Why are women so insecure? Why do they need so much attention? And why do they never seem to get satisfied, no matter how much you try to make them happy? Well, you're about to find out. Before anything else, let's get one thing clear. Yes, women are insecure, no question about it. And yet it's super important to know why they're insecure. That's because if you don't know why, then you'll never figure women out, and all your relationships will always be difficult and confusing. So let's change that, shall we? You're about to learn the one big reason why women are so insecure, even with the guys they love. Once you learn what it is, then everything will start to make sense. You'll understand women better, and your relationships will be way smoother. Sounds good? Before we continue, do take a quick moment to click the like button below. After you like this video, I'll show you precisely why women are insecure, and you probably won't guess what the real reason is. Are you ready to find out? Then click the like button now, and I'll reveal the secret. Go ahead, click it now. Did you click? Excellent. So here's the secret behind female insecurity. This was first revealed to me by my mentor, the attraction coach from San Diego, Derek Rake. Derek is a master of the female mind. He understands women completely, and he teaches all his clients to do the same. So why are women so insecure? Here's what Derek told me. A woman's insecurity is actually her default mode when it comes to men. To be more specific, it's her Mother Nature ordained way of screening the men she meets. Subconsciously, she shows men flashes of her insecurity, then she judges how they respond. With this little test of hers, she can immediately tell if a man is clueless, or a pushover, or a real man. Want to try it out? Here's a quick test. Imagine you're with a woman you just met. She's pretty and smart, and there's a spark of chemistry between you. Then she says something like, "I really hate how fat I am this year." What do you say next? Would you just shrug her comment off and continue your conversation? Or would you reassure her by saying, "You're not fat at all. What are you talking about?" Be honest now. Okay, so here's what happened. When she said she hated how fat she was, that's a tiny sign of insecurity, and yet it's still a powerful, effective test for her. Depending on how you respond, she'll know what kind of guy you are. If you just continued the conversation like you didn't notice her insecurity, she'll know. You're a clueless guy. You're not really sharp with women, and so she'll probably not want to even be friends with you moving forward. And if you try to reassure her, she'll know you're a pushover. That is, you're easy to control. Since you're a pleaser, she knows she can make you do whatever she wants. Does that mean she'll like you too? Sure, but only as a friend. After all, it's hard for women to feel attracted to someone she can push around so easily. And that brings us to the obvious question. How should you respond to a woman's insecurity then? Here's the secret. What women really want in their potential lovers is this: strength and dominance. It's their deepest need. They want these traits more than security, or status, or money, or any of that. Strength and dominance. That's what they want. And when you try to compliment them or try to soothe their insecurity, what happens? You're giving them the opposite of strength and dominance, that's what. You're showing them weakness. You're submitting to her whims. And to women, a weak man is worse than an ugly, broke dude. So how should you respond to a woman's insecurity? Like a real man, that's how, and you do that with a technique I like to call the plot twist. I'm about to show you how it works. You'll be surprised at how fun the plot twist technique is, and you'll be even more surprised at how much women love it. Now, before we continue, here's a quick question for you. Did you learn something new in this video so far? If you have, then do take a second to click the subscribe button below. As a subscriber to my channel, you'll continue to learn new things about women and dating. With every new video you watch, you'll move closer and closer to the woman and the relationship of your dreams. Does that sound good to you? Then click subscribe right now. After you do, I'll show you how the plot twist technique will make women absolutely love you. Go ahead, do it now. Subscribe and I will share with you the plot twist technique. Have you subscribed? Awesome. Welcome to our club. So here's how the plot twist technique works. Let's say you're with a woman and she decides to test you. She says, "I really hate how fat I am this year." At this moment, you should know she's testing you. She doesn't want you to make her feel better. She wants you to thrill her like a real man would. And so you pull the plot twist technique on her. You turn her test back onto her and say, And I really hate how you're fishing for compliments. You say this with a knowing smile, like you were sharing a secret with her. See what you did there? You didn't give her what she implied she wants. Instead, you gave her what she really wants. You gave her the attention of a strong, dominant man who isn't fazed or intimidated by her. Try it out. You'll be surprised at how much women will like you more when you do. Now, you might be wondering, but Fredo, wouldn't that piss them off? Wouldn't that make her want to get away from me? Well, sure, she might. And yet you'll need to remember, it's all a test. And if you reacted in a weak, submissive way, such as by apologizing profusely, you fail the test. In fact, if you ever apologized to a woman after she got mad for seemingly no reason, that's what happened. She tested you, you failed, and it's the reason why your relationship with her didn't go very far. Is it dawning on you yet? Let me say that again. Everything's a test. And if a woman gets pissed off and threatens to leave you, respond in a strong, dominant way. You can tell her, hey, relax, you started it. And if she threatens to leave, shrug and tell her, okay then, see you around, walk away, and move on with your life. You don't show her an ounce of weakness. See why it's called the plot twist technique? Try it out. The ladies will love it, and so will you. Now, you might be thinking, that's great, Fredo, but I'm not sure I'm ready to tease women like that. I'm still too much of a nice guy. Any advice? Well, sure thing. I have another technique to teach you. This one also makes women see you as a strong, dominant guy, except there's no teasing involved, only conversations and storytelling. It's a technique called fractionation, and it's actually more effective than the plot twist technique. Think of it this way, fractionation doesn't just make women see you as strong and dominant. It also makes them feel more and more emotionally addicted to you. They won't even notice it. You're simply chatting, telling them stories, taking them on emotional rides, and yet they'll find themselves feeling more and more attached to you. And the best part? Fractionation works on any woman you want, no exceptions. Now here's the thing, I can't explain the whole of fractionation in this video. That's why I got something better lined up for you, a real online masterclass on it. In just a moment, a link will show up on your screen. When you see it, click on it. You'll be taken to a special online masterclass on mind control. There, Derek Rake, the master of fractionation himself, will show you how to use it. Go ahead, click the link and join the online masterclass now. It'll be the best decision you've ever made. Remember, it's not enough to make women feel attracted to you. Any guy can do that. It takes a real strong, dominant guy to make them a woman, any woman, feel addicted to you. And with fractionation, you can be that guy today. So do it now. Click the link, and I'll see you on the other side. Go.